back and get ready to enjoy a live show. Comment any questions, see what's up in our world of epic, and hear what we have in store. Welcome to Monster Monday. Hey everybody, welcome to Monster Monday. How you doing?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I can't complain. Beautiful. Today was the perfect day outside, and it is the 9th of September today, which is a big day for me because it's my sister's birthday. So happy birthday to my sister Natalie. She's super busy. As you know, she's the House of Representatives back in your home state of Minnesota. So she's busy campaigning because those suckers have to do it every 2 years, which means just constantly campaign and they're the opposition is in risk of losing the Iron Range. So they are throwing millions and millions and millions of dollars at a smear campaign. So it's just amazing to me to see that, because my sister is the nicest person you'll ever meet. And she is not hardcore one way or the other. She's just a good human being. So either side would be happy to have her. But to spend millions of dollars on a smear campaign, I mean, they should just pay me millions of dollars and I'd go there and take her away so she wasn't there for the election. No problem with me. I'd rather not have her doing it. But anyhow, so happy birthday. Happy birthday to my sister Natalie.
Yes, happy birthday, Natalie.
Yeah, she's super, super nice, and she's got a tough time, with all crap, flyers. She's smart though. She listens to a church radio station when she's in the car, and they don't have advertising. And her husband or whoever's there gets the mail and throws away all of the smear flyers, and then she just goes out and meets people and tries to limit it. So I think she's awesome. Pretty smart. Like me, I would. Yeah, she's much more prepared for that kind of thing than I am. I would be just a raging lunatic. I'd be like, "You said what?" Like, when people just make things up, I just go crazy. But anyhow, so I talked to her. I wished her a happy birthday, and we had a few laughs at her thing. So the election will be here. She said 58 days. I said, 58 days. You're not like you're counting down or anything, right? No. She's got down to 58 days and so many minutes. So that was pretty awesome. So got some people saying hello. Honor, got Jess, got Mike. So hello, everybody. Yeah. So what'd you do all weekend? Anything fun?
Car shows all weekend.
Yeah, I see some trophies in the background. Nice job. Are they fresh from this weekend?
This one is.
Awesome.
That one's from last weekend. Saturday there was no trophies. It was just show your car. And yesterday was, I don't know, there's a little over 300 cars.
Wow, that's a lot.
Top 60. And I got a trophy. They didn't have order of how you won. It was just top 60. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's that's pretty good. The 300 cars, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. Are they all old or new or just whatever?
It was a variety. There was bikes, there was cars, and they just threw everything together, and it was just top 60.
What's the oldest cars they have? Anything really super old?
Probably 1920. Probably, 20? I would guess.
That's pretty cool. I can't believe people keep that stuff and can keep it nice for so long.
Yeah.
Like I have something I'm like, I'm going to keep that forever. 2 years later, it's trashed, rolled over, wrecked, or used for nothing that it's meant for. But I see Dylan says no more shows. I think he must want to ride motorcycle, not sit at a car show.
Yeah, now we got to ride motorcycle.
Yeah, and he has a pit bike. He can just ride it around the show.
I keep telling him when we go to shows, bring your bike and you just leave when you want to. And no, I'll just go with you. And I think he enjoys it more than he says, but
I'd have the pit bike and I'd run around with that around there and just, Macy had to have it. So that'd be awesome. But
yeah, he could have threw it in the back and brought it.
I had a great weekend. It was super nice here. Amy got home on Saturday and we just hung out at home. And then yesterday there was it's called the Kelsey Run here in Jersey. There's a great big run. Started, I don't know how many years ago, 20 some years ago, to help a little girl with cancer, a kid who had cancer at the time, and it's turned into this great big event. It's some years is super packed, some is not as busy, but it's really cool because the girl that the original run was called the Kelsey Run. When she was a little kid, she survived that cancer. She's married, has a kid. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
see her up there. She doesn't want any publicity from it or anything because since then, every year they select another family to help. So they give away a motorcycle, and it's just fun, man.
Oh,
Just
cool.
speakers. I mean, every club around me is up there. Every charity club, all the way up to all the big guys. Everybody's there. So it's just it was a great time to get out and hang out with bikers and listen to some good music. And Amy and I went for a little ride after that, and chilled out. So my weekend was pretty much what I needed. Chill out,
Yep.
hang
After
out.
all you've been through.
Yeah, just chill out and unwind because I got home and I was just super busy getting things ordered for the maze and everything else. So needed yesterday just to decompress a little bit. And that was fun. So that was my weekend and brought us to Monday night. So here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah, and I did get speaking of the maze, we're trying to figure out how we're doing the maze, what we're doing. So the 19th of October is going to be the big day. I mean, every weekend that's open is going to be dedicated to monsters, but that is going to be the monster weekend where a bunch of us will be there. So if anybody's coming, let me know. But Saturday at the farm is when we're going to go over there. Oh, excuse me. Right now, it's looking like Gavin is going to fly up here with Twister. So that's going to be pretty cool. So Drew's coming over for the day. And now we're just trying to
Nice.
figure out if we can somehow make it work to get Turbo out here with his what he's got going on and the money end of it and all that good stuff. So that's our last hurdle and we'll have it figured out. So
That's
it's pretty
cool.
cool. So
That's
yeah,
great.
so a lot of it's like I think when I get home from the Hokahay and the Dalton and the ride home and everything, that it's kind of done. I just have to rock out my 20,000 miles, and then I'm like, oh, we got the maze, and now that's turned into something much bigger than I thought it was going to be, and not to mention I'm going to be working at that farm driving tractor, other weekends, so it's going to be pretty busy. So that'll be fun. And yeah, it'd be awesome to see Drew at the event,
Yeah.
coming over for the day. And hopefully the weather's nice. It's hit or
Yeah,
miss in the fall.
hopefully.
Hopefully it's nice and we're all good. But we got 3 days, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So if it looks like it'll be nice on Friday, that's when we'll be there. But we're getting busy with that. And then D Woods hit me up last night. They're doing a bike show, a big event out in Washington
Oh, cool.
in September. Law Tigers hit us up.
Oh,
Hit up D Woods and Loco and Frankie, and they're pretty well connected out there. And they said, "Hey, we have they're sponsoring some event. I don't even know what it's called, and so they're doing this big event, and they have a big booth, and said, if you guys want to come, man, we got a booth for you, everything. So they're really, really awesome at promoting what we're doing. So the Law Tigers out there are really awesome at helping us out, so spreading awareness and giving us a platform. So now we're ordering a bunch of stuff for that so we can hand out to kids, bracelets, and we got to get some stickers and that kind of thing, so when kids come walking by, you got something to hand them, and adults for that matter too. So which goes a long ways to awareness. More and more people hear about it, hear about us, follow along, and just know about DMD, and they're just a little better educated. So when they come across a kid that has it, they're not like, oh, I've never heard of that, and keep strolling on. They're like, oh, I know what that is. And, hopefully they can help that kid out. So it goes a long way. So it's pretty awesome.
yeah, it does.
Pretty awesome. And what else I got going on? Anything else that we were talking about?
What were we talking?
Oh, I know what I'm talking about. There's Frankie Lamb right there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to talk about that now. Should I wait? Am I too early? We can let the cat out of the bag a little bit. Frankie Lamb, she's just a beast of a rider. She hits me up that she has Denise, another rider that want to do the riding every day, the honor roll, the locomotion. They're going to continue that in 2025. So I told her I wasn't sure if I should hug her or have her committed because
Right.
don't you think that's just insane to
I do.
ride a motorcycle? When Honor first came to me, I said, "You're nuts. Like, you're nuts." And then she says, "Hey man, there's somebody else out wants to do it next year." They hit me up, and the local reached out to me, and that's how I got to know him. And I was like, man, like that's crazy. And so now year 3, like I'm wondering how far this is gonna go. Like I never thought a year would be possible by anybody. And now this will be year 3 of straight somebody riding for the Monsters. That's just
And they're volunteering, not
yeah.
being chosen.
Yeah, it's not like we're saying you gotta put your name in a hat and this is
Yeah,
risky
we're gonna
run.
draw your name.
Yeah, and I'm not sure where Denise lives. So,
I don't
but
know.
I
Yeah,
don't care where you
maybe
live.
Frankie will tell us where she
If
lives.
you lived in Hawaii, it would still be an ultimate test, I think. Like,
I don't care where I lived. It wouldn't. I mean, it would be impossible where I live, I think. But well, I shouldn't say impossible. Nothing's impossible. But I don't care where I was. I couldn't do it.
there's
Not
no way.
every day.
There's like I love to ride motorcycle. I ride motorcycle a ton. But
Yeah.
every day, like I think
Oh.
of all the times I come home from a trip or something, I park my motorcycle and I'm just like, I never want to see that thing again. It's like I can't wait to not ride it. And so it's crazy. So West Virginia.
West
So she
Virginia.
lives in West
Thanks,
Virginia. Like
Randy.
that's not,
Yeah, I wouldn't say
that's not Alaska, but it's also not super nice year round.
Yeah.
They get crappy cold winter weather. So I don't know, like God bless them. So we're gonna have a little talk tomorrow night,
That'll
and
be
then
interesting.
I'll have more details, but I did want to tell because I just think it's so crazy. And
That's nuts.
so yeah, Denise says somebody willing to snow. This is how crazy it is.
Yeah.
sorry
Someone's
Dylan.
fighting you.
Yeah. We're hitting the button at the same time. So has someone willing to snowplow so she can get her miles in if it gets that bad. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Have fun, Denise.
Yeah, but that's the craziness that makes the Monsters so
I love it.
That's so entertaining because that's everything somebody does is entertaining, and I think that's entertaining. So I think that's just awesome. So, and they're all girls that are riding the Valkyrie coming up. When is that? 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the end of the month? September.
I think it's the end of the month.
Yeah, I think it's September 20.
Mandy's on. She can.
Yeah, I think it's a 22nd or something like that. Because I wanted to go out there, but I wasn't sure if I could do it because of.
Next week.
Yeah, not this weekend, but next. The 20. I think it's the 21st, 22nd, something like that.
19th and 20th. Thank you, Mandy.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming up.
And that's getting bigger and bigger every year. But any of the girls that ride in that, like you're just that Valkyrie. I don't know exactly what that stands for, but I think it just means badass.
Yeah.
So that's what it just means. So anybody signs up for that, they can ride because they're not. Nobody's just half-ass riders going to sign up for something like that. So she's pretty. They're badass. And we're going to have a list together of all the girls riding for the Monsters in that. So it's pretty cool. So we're pretty excited for her. That's pretty cool.
Awesome. That's really cool.
We have a plan for the maze right now. I'm going to make a little flyer up for it, but it's the 19th of October. I'll get the exact time, but we're going to meet. We'll probably meet at my house, and go for a little ride to work our way over there, that kind of thing. It's only 5 minutes from my house, but we can take a nice backcountry way and stretch it out to 25 minutes or so. So just a nice little easy ride, but that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty excited to see these girls ride in the Valkyrie and then to see them ride every day for the year. So we're definitely going to get to know some of these girls much better in the very near future than we have in the past, because the Valkyrie coming up and then of course riding every day is pretty awesome. So that's all I have for anything out of the ordinary or cool. The rest of my days are boring. I'm heading out of town for the weekend and gonna go down and celebrate my birthday in Mississippi and hang out with my kid and
nice,
relax and have some fun. And hopefully I don't drink, because if I get drinking, I got to be embarrassed by a punk ass kid that'll put me to bed at 10:30.
Uh-oh.
So I might stick with coffee. I don't know for sure, but that's good. But anyways, so I was happy about Gavin hearing that we can get him with Twister to come up here. So that'll be pretty nice. And I
That'll be
talked,
awesome.
yeah, I talked to Elfie. Did you get to talk to Elfie on the phone too?
Yes, we did. And it was awesome to talk to him, but that kid, he tries to be so tough and he will not show any weakness. Like I was telling you, Dylan and I were visiting with him and he was telling us he was doing pretty good. He said that the nurse ticked him off. I asked him why, and he said that he woke up from surgery and he said some bad words and she wasn't happy with him. So, anyway, you can just about imagine with Alfie. And we were laughing, and I asked him to give us a list of some things that he wants because everybody's asking for stuff. And he told me
Yeah,
he would. What was that?
I said that's good to have. So I'm
Oh,
glad you asked him for
I
that.
know. And I keep asking for this Amazon list, and it's not happening. So that's why I went right to Alfie and I said, I want a list from you, Alfie. So I'm going to talk to you again soon. And okay, he said. Pretty soon his eyes started getting closing when he was talking to us. And I said, are you getting tired? We can. Nope. And his eyes opened up and pretty soon he said, love you, goodbye. And the screen went blank. He could not show that he was
He wasn't.
tired.
I got Elfie. I'm going to be mailing this out to Elfie, but I put together
Love it.
one of the wooden hands for Elfie. So I thought it was pretty fitting.
That.
So
Very fitting.
I'm going to try to get that in the mail tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff going out tomorrow before I head out of town. So I think I'll get that to him. And he's got a birthday coming up. So
he does. Yes. On the 26th.
On the 26th. So what day is that? It's a Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah. Turbo's got a birthday coming up. So crazy.
Turbo's is Friday the 20th. And speaking of Turbo, I got permission to talk about him quick about his birthday. Surprise birthday party this Saturday at which Harley Davidson is he at? Sorry, I don't have all my notes ready here. He is going to be at the. Oh, you caught me off guard here now.
Yeah, I had it too, but I don't remember.
Orange County, Harley Davidson. Yep, they'll have a surprise birthday party for him there. If you have further questions, you might just want to message Orange County. Thank you. Ask Nicole. I don't know the time. She might be able to sneak in on that one. So
yeah, that'll be a fun time, and they're getting everything set up, and they had donated some stuff, so it'll be a nice little party. I wish I could be out there, but I just can't swing it. I'm going to be in Mississippi, and I just can't get there. But there's so much going on this month. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy busy, and I just love that everybody's been able to go to some of this. We can't, but it's nice that.
Yeah, and then but it's 1 to 4 that party, and it's going to be a great time if anybody's out there and able to go and show some love for Turbo. That would be great. And the Gavin's got a party coming up at the end of the month.
Yes.
In the 28th. So there's just a lot going on. Birthdays, and Gavin's birthday got kicked to September because we were all busy in the Hokahay when he had a birthday. So that just kind of got missed. So his birthday stacking up with the other birthdays has just made September a zoo.
Yeah, this month is crazy. So
yeah, and Elfie's is a week after mine. So next Friday, so the 20th, which is a Friday night. So hopefully he's like good.
Oh, Turbo's is
not Turbo. I mean, sorry, Turbo's is 1 week after mine, and so that's gonna be good. He'll be surprised at the party too, so it'll be awesome.
Yep. That's awesome.
Good. I like that. Do a big bash for all the September birthdays. Maybe next year we'll have our yearly get together in September and have it a big birthday bash.
That would be cool because there's.
Yeah, that would be good. I got some ideas for next year, so maybe we'll do that. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be.
Yeah.
Be a good time.
Yeah. It'd be perfect. And Drew's coming over here for the party, so he's doing good. So there's a lot going on.
There is, yep.
A lot going on. Got any other news on Turbo before we move on from him?
On Turbo, what I have for Turbo is, I had quite a bit. Nicole filled me in on quite a bit of stuff. I'll just kind of highlight some
Oh,
of it.
good.
He had, I'm just kind of going back from, he had his doctor visit, before, and his shoulder got hurt. And during a routine check. And so anyway, they found out that they believe it's a tear in the rotator cuff or a sprain. He's got to follow up in 3 weeks if they need it. But Nicole said he's getting better by the day, and he can now move his arm without lifting it with his opposite arm. So
That sucks when your shoulder gets hurt like that. And it's amazing how little of an injury makes your arm just totally useless.
exactly.
So I hope it's just a sprain, even if it is a small
too.
tear. They really
Yeah.
not going to do nothing for it anyway. So
They wouldn't. They had a big 5K this weekend. Turbo's friend Hunter had his Hunter's Heart Foundation and Cure for Duchenne, but she said it was so hot, it was like 107 degrees.
yeah,
And his chair, the battery was going dead in his chair. She said he was pissed because he couldn't keep up with everybody, but he's getting his chair fixed tomorrow. Turbo, he likes to go fast. So
yeah, he didn't get the name Turbo because he's a slow ass kid. He wants to be in the front of that pack. Like he wants Turbo on that chair. Like, it's like, okay, it's not a race, but I want to be in front.
Right. Exactly.
He gets it.
But he had fun. He got to hang with his friend, and Nicole rode her bike, and he was in his chair, and they did, they did the rides or the run or whatever. So, but she said it was 107 degrees. I said, I think I'd have passed out. So
That's 10 degrees hotter than what I think is really hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'll never live anywhere that gets that hot. And the battery comes Wednesday. Good.
Wednesday.
That didn't take long. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, well.
Nice.
But the kids are always busy with something, checkups and,
always have something.
Yeah, it's like, God, there's so much to do and keep up on between the checkups for the DMD, the medications, the problems medications cause, the side effects, all the shit they go through, man. It's just never ending. Gavin was just in Houston getting shit done last week, and I laughed because I asked him what was better lunch, and he said Hopper had better food when they went to lunch than he did with Twister, because they went 2 days back. I think he went back to back out to lunch. One day at Twister and one day with Hop. So that was kind of funny.
They had Philly cheesesteaks. He said he rated it a 9 out of 10 for the
that's pretty good then.
That's pretty good. I'm like, I love Philly cheesesteaks, so I'd like to been there. So
yeah, I'll eat Philly cheesesteaks, but I don't really care one way or the other. A really good one or a gas station one, they're all the same to me. So like, I'd be a terrible judge. So we're gonna go for chili steaks. We're going for Philly cheesesteaks when they're here. So I don't have any English that works, but yeah. Big Daddy's been talking to Elfie, so he knows he's been up and walking, and
I can't believe that.
And taking the pain. I saw the pictures and I talked to him. That just boggles my mind. I don't even know how they do it, because I was really worried about that. Like that's
I felt like they were really pushing it, but apparently they need to. So
yeah, and they know what they're doing, because I think that that injury with that disease, like, you can't have a lot of downtime.
No.
Downtime can be forever if it's not managed properly. So I'm glad he's up and going. Yeah. I just saw that, so I wanted to share it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, did you talk to Jack too? Because I haven't. Jack was so worried about Elfie. Like, he's got such a big heart. He's like, he doesn't even want to think about coming over here for the maze, and because Elfie can't, and he's just.
Yeah, he's all heart.
They're like twins, like when twins talk about when something happens to one, the other one kind of. That's how Jack is. He gets it. Like, he don't feel good because Elfie doesn't. Right. That's how connected they are. So it's pretty. that's pretty good. But so
They Shauna took him to see Alfie, and he felt better after he saw him because he said he was doing, he was glad to see that he was doing well.
yeah,
So I guess he felt better about that. He finished his first week of school. And I guess he's tired because, he's trying to get in the routine, but he's happy at school. Today, went well. And, but Shauna wanted me to mention, because she's not on Facebook, that they have received some lovely letters from Monsters. And I'm supposed to mention a couple names. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that probably sent postcards. Maybe, I know we did, but I think it takes quite a while for that stuff to get over there, you
yeah,
know.
for sure.
But she said, Jack and I would like you to know that we received them and appreciate them very much. They received one from Selena and one from Travis, Nikki, and Madison, England.
Oh
And
yeah,
one,
those are my friends from Alaska.
okay, I didn't know who that was. So I
Yeah,
was hoping
he's the
somebody.
guy that when my motorcycle broke down, came and got me at the dealership, took care of me, and I had not seen him since our graduation in 1987.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, when he walked up, I recognized him, and
Yeah.
it's just funny, like, and I like growing up in small town farm
Mhm.
America because I grew up on a farm. He did not, but we knew everybody and hadn't talked since 1987. He's never been to reunion. Just got in touch with him on Facebook, not that long ago. And it was pretty awesome to have him walk up, but we just started talking like and just continued our conversation like we had just seen each
Like how
other,
many years ago?
yeah,
Yeah.
a week or two ago, and it's just kind of funny to get caught up on life, but that's who that is. So that's really cool that they sent that. They've been watching the kids and following along. And he's the guy that made that flag we gave away at the Monster K, and I think
Oh, okay.
Raindrop, or we auctioned it off. I don't remember what we did with it,
Yeah.
but I think we
Yep.
had a raffle for it. But that really cool wooden flag that
Mhm.
goes on the wall, it
I
was
remember that.
awesome. Yeah,
It
I
was
just
really
ordered one from him, so he's building mine
nice.
right now. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
I saw that and we are giving it away. I'm like, God, I hope I win this. And but before I even put my, to win it, I already ordered one. So when it's
That's
done,
awesome.
I'll show it off. But anyhow, that's who that is.
That's cool. And then Frankie and Jay Lamb. So, anyway, like I said, she's not on Facebook right now, and she feels bad about that she misses Monster Monday and all that, but she just said, things are just busy. And
Yeah, it gets really busy. I talked to her, and it's like social media can be consuming, and especially
Mhm.
if you feel like you have to do things on it. I can relate
Yep.
to that. And she just wanted to connect with Jack and just mother son. We're gonna
That's
have
awesome.
we're gonna have this time and do things. So I think that's pretty awesome. So
That is
we'll keep
awesome.
her informed and we'll stay in touch with them other ways. So no
Yep.
problem.
I told her I'll be your messenger. No problem. You just let me know. So,
Yep, that's awesome. I appreciate that too.
yeah. So, and today he had a great day at school. And physical therapy's tomorrow, and he loves his therapist, Teresa. So she said it's a win-win for Jack. So
Perfect.
yeah,
They're such good kids, That's one thing that every kid we have that's a hero is just a good kid.
they are.
It's like they're just good all around good kids. Like when you talk to them, like you can talk to them. They're
Mhm.
all more interested in helping the next kid than
They
themselves.
are.
I ask them what they want for this or that. Well, I don't know, what does so and so need. It's like, what do you need? What do you want?
Yeah. What do
Like
you want?
I know I'm all good. I'm all good, but I think so and so might need this. So it's crazy. I like that
Mhm.
how good at kids they are. So it's pretty
Yeah, they're
awesome.
they're amazing.
Yep, each and every one of them. They all got their own personality, but they all have that one thing in common. They're super caring about everybody else.
They are. Oh, I got some info on Gavin too. um, so his party September 28th at their house, and he had lunch with Twister on Monday. Uh, he made and handed out World de Shen goodie bags to his classmates on Thursday. So that was pretty cool. And I thought this was kind of neat. He's currently the third highest fundraiser for his school, and he's pretty proud of that right
That's
now.
awesome.
So, yeah.
I saw a bunch
And
of people are donating to it.
yeah. He did, however, complain that his classmates haven't even tried. And now, so I think he's pretty ticked about that. And now they won't get a popcorn party because he was the only one that really raised any money from the class. And Jess said her kid will do anything for food, especially popcorn.
I don't blame them. I'll do the same thing. I mean, I eat popcorn and pizza, so I will definitely do whatever it takes to get those two things.
I'm thinking he needs popcorn for his birthday for sure.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can't. Friday they went to Houston. He had his EKG. Of course, Hopper tagged along. Fingers crossed and prayers that all comes back well with this test, because with that is the last step for officially applying for the new medication to slow the progression. So that's pretty important.
Yeah, I hope it's all good, and I think it is, because some of that stuff you can kind of tell when it's not. So I think he's going to be all good. And Mandy just asked if we're having a popcorn party at Riots, and the answer to that is yes.
Well, I'm sure it would be yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a popcorn party all the time. Everywhere I go is a popcorn party. I go to Twister's house. I stay in the treehouse. I had popcorn delivered to her house, so we could have a popcorn party.
That's funny. I love popcorn so much. I for Christmas one year I got a one of those old time popcorn makers. So
The
it's
air
like
popper?
movie theater. Yeah. Well, no, it's like the movie theater. It's like the movie theater kind. So it makes movie theater popcorn. It looks like an old time movie theater
Oh,
popcorn.
yeah. I know what you're
I
talking about.
love it.
That's
Yeah.
nice. I have a air popper. That's what I use.
Do you? Yeah.
Yep.
They're nice too.
I use that all the time, but you got to get the right popcorn in.
You do. It's
Yeah.
all about the popcorn. It doesn't matter how you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the white popcorn isn't as good as it used to be, so I had to switch brands, and now I got it figured out again. So next time I go to the Twisters, stay in the treehouse, I'll have better popcorn with me.
There's a farm, I think in Anoka or somewhere down more southern Minnesota, that they sell their own white popcorn, and I've been wanting to order that. I've heard it's just, yeah, great.
The Boy Scouts had some for sale that was really good, and I bought
Was
one
it?
bag, and then it was super awesome, but that's all I had.
Dang. Yep. Scanning to see what I'm missing here.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments because Twister's like, you need better popcorn. That was Orville Redenbacher, and their white popcorn went to hell. So I did already switch. I went all in the garbage when I got home, and now I got a different kind. So
Amish popcorn. I'll bet that's good too.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it is.
Oh, I don't even want to know that. Moving on. Anyway. Okay. Other news. Honor Roll week is this week. So get out and ride, everybody, if you didn't miss yesterday.
Let's see. Did I ride yesterday? I did ride yesterday, so I should ride today. I could do oh, no, I can't. I'm going out of town in my truck, so that's not going to happen again.
It's hard. I'm going to do it next week or next month. I mean, I got a ride going next month, so I got to put on 100 miles a day, every day for a week. So
I could possibly do it next month, but because that's the weekend everybody's coming to my house next month, it'll be that week. So I could maybe do it, but that's why I don't have a shot of doing
it's hard.
I can't even do an honor roll. I'm embarrassed. But oh well.
I have to set it up with work and everything to get it. Yeah, so I can fit it in. So
yeah, I have done a couple of them. Honor says he did it last month because I was on the Hokey. I didn't have a choice. I've done a few of those, so I have done a few of them, but not many. I got to submit them too.
There you go. Other news. Setzer's tattoo is set for the 28th on Gavin's birthday. Gavin's going to help.
Hey, Iceman, who's doing the tattoo for you? I hadn't heard, and I was...
Oh. He left me. So, Iceman, if you get a chance, let us know who is doing your tattoo. Like, are you coming back? Kicking back in. There you go. I just kept on going without you. So
Yeah, I don't know if he's getting it. I don't know who's doing his tattoo. Did he say?
he hasn't yet.
Okay.
We'll see if he
Yeah, and Frankie says get ready to bleed. We'll make sure he's good and drunk because then he'll bleed like crazy.
bleed like crazy.
Oh, he'll be.
Oh, he doesn't know who's doing his tattoo.
Oh, well, I hope it's Freak Show, but I guess I'll have to check. Well, who's lining it up if he doesn't know? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. Me and Gavin can do it for sure.
There you go.
I can order that stuff online for sure.
Can you?
Oh, you can get tattoo everything online. I have, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 tattoos or whatever I have. I've watched a ton of them. I feel like I'm pretty good at it.
You could do it.
I feel like I could do it. Like the colors, they might not all match and blend so well, but I think I could do it. So we'll be all
You need
good.
to give Dylan one. He doesn't have one yet. So
Yeah. Oh, I get Dylan one.
hmm
Yeah, I think we should have a tattoo party.
and do it in the back of a Jeep or something where he's bouncing around or something too. And
In a box truck.
Yes.
In the box truck. I saw that was on Jackass, I think, where they did a tattoo in the box truck. So
Yeah, that'd be
Ryan's
awesome.
definitely getting on the Jack Daniels before we do that.
hmm Okay. Weekly scoot this week. This week is animal statues. So get out and find your animal statues, everybody. See, and girls, I hope the girls kick butt this week. So get out there, girls, and find your animal statues.
And Hopper just sent me a message, but I saw it right
Okay.
before we came online. I didn't know exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to spin the winners for July and August. So we'll have to do that next week because
Okay.
I wasn't looking at my text. And then when I did, it was right before
Whoops.
he came on. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll have to do that next week. So next week, we'll have the winners for July and August that we
There
can spin for and be good to
All
go.
right.
And you'll get a Crisp High Five.
There you go. Last week was Porsche's, a total of 19. And third place was Chris and Renee Abbott with 3. Second place was Selena with 6. And first place was Brandy with 7. Way to go, ladies.
And I found a Porsche and I couldn't get a picture of it. I took a picture of it, but I couldn't get my flag out. So when I was coming home. So that was the
When I
extent of
said we
mine.
wouldn't find any, but we were at car shows all weekend. So, of course, we took a few pictures, but of course it wasn't legit because we didn't have a flag or wasn't on bike or anything. So, but
Yeah, you should just went and got a bike and rolled it over there.
I could have. Yeah. There was bikes at the show. I could have just.
So I mean, just borrow one of the bikes that's in the show and put that over there and be good to go.
Exactly. Oh, yes.
But nice job, Brandy, getting out and finding all that stuff.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Brandy beat Selena by 1. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty set.
Awesome. That's all I
Yep.
got. I'm gonna go and get mad crazy brownie points and give my wife a massage. So I'm gonna be gone and I have 20,000 miles to go. So I have to make sure she's in a stellar mood the rest of the fall because
There you go.
right from rides goes hunting. So
Oh,
I have to have everything in order. And the way to do that is work the knots out and start a fire in the fireplace and open a bottle of wine. Oh, and popcorn.
and
So she's got dialed in. So we're having a popcorn party, a massage party in front of the fireplace. And that is the key to riding 100,000 miles in a year. So all you guys want to know how you ride 100,000 miles in a year? You
yes, he is spoiled.
make sure the queen is happy. Whenever you're home, make sure the queen is happy. Oh, that's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
The censor says we should have a boys versus girls scavenger hunt week. That's pretty funny. Like that's a good idea to next year we should have events where we have teams and have teams and boys versus girls teams. That's a great idea, Iceman, because we could team up and you have to have a team, a 3-person team, and you can't be in the same state. Make you go out and meet some friends with some monsters and team up and announce your team beforehand. I like that idea. Mix
That'd
it
be
up
cool.
and yeah. So that's a great idea. And whenever I have a great idea, I always claim it So Iceman, this will be the last your name is mentioned with that great idea. So enjoy
Enjoy it now.
tonight, because Ryan's gonna look like a superstar when we roll this out. So
It's funny.
but I'm honest about it. So there's that. But
Right.
so give Iceman some props right now for coming up with the idea for team scavenger hunt. Because as of September 10th, nobody knew Iceman had anything to do with it. So
Didn't hear anything about
nope.
it. Wouldn't-
It's like anybody doesn't follow the monsters enough to be like, man, that Riot comes up with some great ideas. He's like
Yeah.
always coming up. I did that to Renee, with Renee's ride. I said, I'm going to claim this, all the way. But I did give her some props. So
You did.
we were good. So, all right, that's all I got. I'm going to go and spoil my woman. Everybody else have a great night.
Yes.
Dylan, we'll see you, my man. Thank you, Misty. You do a great job.
Thank you.
I love hearing about the boys, and I get so busy sometimes. I talk to one more than the others. Next week I talk to a different one. So, I always know what's going on with one more than the others. So
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. So thank you for getting all that. It's very important, and everybody loves to hear from them. So perfect. So have a good night.
You too. Thanks.
See everybody.
Bye.